Hey guys, it's Anthony here from AC Property Group. So today we're going to be talking about no money down deals. Can they be done? Are they a myth? Stay tuned to find out. So, no money down deals. Now, I'm seeing on my news feed at the minute people going crazy about no money down deals. Comments all the time saying that it's not possible to do no money down deals. You can't get into property without money. Well, actually, every single one of the deals that I've done has been a no money down deal. Now, before everybody goes crazy on the comments, please let me explain. Firstly, we need to discuss what is a no money down deal. Now for me, a no money down deal means none of my own money in the deal. Is it possible to get property by putting absolutely no money into it? The reality is no, because always there will be something you need to pay for when you're purchasing a property, taking it on a lease option or a rent to rent, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be your money that goes into the deal. So this is how I've achieved no money down deals on every single one of my properties. So the strategies I'm going to talk to you today that I've done no money down deals are buy, refurbish, refinance, rent to rent serviced accommodation, lease options, and commercial to residential. So the first strategy we're going to talk today about is buy, refurbish, refinance. And I'm going to explain how we did a no money down deal using this strategy. Now, to purchase any property, there are things that go into it. So this might be the deposit, the stamp duty, any surveys, legal fees, and obviously the refurb. So where did we acquire that money from and how did we do this using no money down? Well, we actually used investor finance to purchase this property. So the investor gave us the deposit money, they gave us the stamp duty, legal fees, and they also paid for all the refurb, meaning that we actually put none of our own money into this particular deal. When we refinance the house, we're going to refinance it at its new market value, allowing us to pull out all of our money, pay the investor back, and give them a great 12% return on their money, making this deal a no money down deal. Now, obviously, because we used an investor finance, we actually did have a contract drawn up by a solicitor as an investor agreement to say that he'd given us this money and we were going to pay him back. This actually cost us £367, which I put on a credit card, which is 0% for 6 months. So as far as I'm concerned, that's still none of my own money that's gone into the deal, because I know when I refinance the house, it's going to pay this credit card back and the investor, and we're going to pull all of our money back out. So that's how we did no money down on buy, refurbish, refinance. So the second strategy we're going to talk about is rent to rent serviced accommodation. Now I love this strategy because it's very low entry. A lot of the time rent to rents require very little money to get into the deal, but there's huge returns from it. So how did we do ours using no money down? Well, actually we acquired a rent to rent serviced accommodation that was partly furnished, so already we've got an apartment that's almost ready to market. We did do some refurbishment on the apartment, so we spent £2,000 doing some light furnishings, adding some decorations, and again we put that on a credit card at 0% for 6 months. Now the idea was that we would pay this credit card back using the profits from the apartment, making this a no money down deal for us. Now the landlord did want a deposit on the apartment of £950. Now because we were doing some work on the apartment and we really wanted to make this a no money down deal, we actually negotiated with the landlord to pay him this in 4 weeks' time, meaning that we could pay this back with the profits from the property, allowing us to have this as a no money down deal. This property now makes us a huge return every month and we have great occupancy rates. So it was a great no money down deal for us. Okay, so the third strategy we're going to talk about is lease options. Now, if many of you have watched us on the eviction, you will have seen that we did acquire some lease option apartments in Derby City Centre through the eviction. Now, this is the first time I've dealt with lease options, so this was a new concept to me. Now, in order to get into the deal, we did have to have some contracts drawn up by a solicitor, and these actually cost us quite a bit of money. So in order to make this a no money down deal for the challenge, we used an investor again to pull them into the deal. They put all the money up front for the legal fees, allowing us to have the option contracts drawn up to get into the deal with the landlord, making it a no money down deal for us. And the perks for the investor is that actually when we purchase the properties in 3 years' time, they're going to be able to benefit from the profits that we're going to make from these properties. So again, it's just about being creative about how you can get into a property or get into a property deal by being creative about the money that needs to go into it, making it a no money down deal for you. Okay, so the last strategy we're going to talk about today is commercial to residential. Now, we're actually buying a pub at the minute that we're going to convert into 6 apartments. Now, this is quite a big development project, which means there's quite a lot of things that need to go into it. Now, we need to think about the drawings for the property, we need to think about the planning permission that's going to be put into it, the deposit for development finance, and then obviously the interest for development finance. So how are we doing this deal using none of our own money? Well, actually with this particular deal, we've used a joint venture partner. Now, you probably see lots of people do joint ventures and wonder how they do it. So with this particular property, the joint venture agreement is that the joint venture partner puts all the money into the deal and we will project manage it, making it a 50-50 partnership, so that when we refinance the property, we'll end up with 3 properties that we've put none of our own money in. The JV partner will get their money back, as well as end up with 3 properties that they've put none of their own money in, making this a no money down deal. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and I really hope it's changed your viewpoint on no money down deals. Just remember, there's lots of creative ways that you can get into property using none of your own money. If you've done any great ways like this, then please drop me some comments below, because I'm really excited to see. Guys, if you want to see more great videos like this, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, and every week we're going to be documenting our property journey. So if there's anything specific you want to see from us, then make sure you drop me a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time.